So I did something that I haven't done in years. I went out and I bought a Marvel Legends figure. There have been a few Marvel Legends figures over the years that, over the last few years, that have been tough to resist. Thanos here was impossible to resist, obviously. Now, I go back a ways. Well, I go back to the beginning where the Marvel Legends figures are concerned. I remember when the Marvel Legends figures were retail about $6.78. I was there for the first, I had all of the first 2 or 3 waves, had every Iron Man figure for the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Those were some of my personal favorites. And just got out of it with the comics and everything. I just couldn't, I had to ditch a collecting point, and the action figures went by the wayside. This one, though, I couldn't resist. The articulation's the same as the Marvel Legends have always been. They're very nice, very good. But this Thanos, there's been a couple of different Thanos figures, 2 Build-A-Figures. One Build-A-Figure that they're doing right now with the current wave, I believe. Now, I'm not up on my action figure news, so I may be wrong. But they're doing one of the movie Thanos right now. And, of course, he's a larger as a Build-A-Figure. I'm assuming they're still larger than the regular figures. But they also did one of Thanos a few years ago, a Build-A-Figure for that Thanos that was the comic version. But his suit was off, I thought. The darker blue, almost a black looking with the gold, and it just didn't look like the Thanos from the comics. Plus, there was no Infinity Gauntlet, as I remember. Again, I'm just recalling what I can from just looking at things on the shelves. But this one, again, irresistible, partly because of the size. They beefed him up, as they will generally for the larger figures. And also, he has the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, I will say, my 12-year-old son, who still plays with his Marvel Legends figures, and to whom I gave a lot of my old Marvel Legends figures, he and my other son, my 8-year-old son, they were, when I said I was going to buy this figure, they said, oh, because they knew it was going to go on a shelf and it wasn't going to be played with. Yes, I am that kind of a collector. Hey, at least I don't leave them in the box. I did keep the box, as well as the other head and the other hand, but my goodness, who doesn't want Thanos with the, if given the choice, you want Thanos with that world-conquering evil smile and the Infinity Gauntlet. So, just one of those figures I couldn't say no to. And, who could? This Thanos heralds back to, I mean, my goodness, the Bronze Age of Marvel. He looks like Thanos, except if I recall, Thanos did have both of it. He didn't have like a gold wristband on his costume with a blue fist. I believe originally he had gold or yellow gloves, but I may be wrong about that. Anyway, it's Thanos, folks. And with the Avengers Infinity War movie coming up, who can resist Thanos? Now, I did notice that this figure was flirting with, on eBay, people were trying to sell it for $30, $40. And I don't think that's going to happen. I've seen plenty of them at Walmart, 2 different Walmarts. But anyway, for the first time in, well, I'd say probably 5 or 6 years, I bought a Marvel Legends figure. So who knows when the next time it'll happen will be.